The writers had us do a Bible. That means you do where that character was before the camera rolled that first day. Who are they? Where they're from? And the people casting hired who they wanted. We didn't become Bob. Well, that's his real name, actually. I didn't become Susan. They hired Susan. So they just changed my name. So they told us to really do our own biography that the writers could glean information from. So Susan, grew up on a farm, came from the Midwest, had a brother and a sister, uh, wanted to be a teacher. There was so much commonality because that's who they hired. So it was easy for us, and it was very sane for the writers. They call that a Bible. So each of us had homework. We had to give this whole history to the writers. Where were you like 20 years before the camera rolled on you? There were some key decisions that were made. You have to put things in the time also. Key decisions. Gordon and Susan were a black married couple. We were married before the Cosbys. There weren't black couples on TV. There were single black women raising black children. There were single white men raising black children. All kinds of crazy stuff. But we, Gordon and Susan, were always a married couple. Now, we also owned the house, but that got kind of lost in translation. So we were also landlords, So there were a lot of things that were cutting edge about this show. The other part about it that I wrote about in my dissertation, I call it the hidden curriculum, the diversity aspect. None of the puppets are the same color. None of them, they're not even all the same kind. So from the puppets all the way up through children in wheelchairs, Linda Bove, who is deaf, Will Lee, who was Jewish and a senior. There was a lot of variance it was like a neighborhood. Not everybody the same age and lives together. So there was a lot of thought put into the show that if I don't tell you, most people wouldn't even process it.